that only 22-year-old guys want to date you.
I retract my statement.
Oh, really?
It's been the top of the year, and I don't feel like any guys want to date me.
Oh, really? Who are you after? What sort of age bracket do you want to date?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
But how do you get like someone like would you like a 40-year-old or would you prefer a 22-year-old?
I prefer whoever is for me. Whoever God says is for me, I'm good with it. 22 is a little too young.
22 is too young?
A little bit too young.
Hey, what about 34?
We can do that.
Hey.
LaLa Anthony is recently divorced. And like so many women in the entertainment world, and I'm talking about you, Tia Mowry, they get excited. They get real excited because you know what? That man who was holding them back from new love is gonna pay a price. That's right, Carmelo Anthony, you cheated on LaLa Anthony and she's gonna show you what she's really worth on the market. And before I get deeper, this is what happens with a lot of ladies, especially ladies that are like, 30, 40 years old. And the way they put it together is, I'm educated, I'm beautiful, stop the show. Beauty is subjective, but we won't go there. And I got my own stuff together. I have a car, I have houses, I go on trips, I'm hardworking. I know my worth in the market. That's what women tell us all the time. I know my real value in the market. Unfortunately, what you feel about yourself, and that includes men, isn't equal or have the same equivalency to what other people feel about you. And again, LaLa Anthony has found this out. So after leaving or divorcing Carmelo Anthony, well, what happened? Well, let's play a clip you guys are very familiar with.
Here's how it goes. Because this is what I'm finding. I don't understand this. This is how it goes. Okay. When you're younger, you want to date older guys. And I'm not saying when you get older, you want to date younger guys, but when you get older, only younger guys want to date you. It's the wildest thing. Literally, guys will DM me or want to take me out and I'll Google them. I'll be like, you're 22 years old. Like, what? How? Like, how does this work? But like, so confident, so like, I want to take you out. I think you're amazing. And I'm just like, what's the cutoff? Like, I don't know the cutoff. I'm just saying, what is the cutoff?
No, it's a real thing.
But okay, but we got to go back. Okay. We'll get to that next.
Yeah, because we do have
But
to
I don't
about
get
that.
what this thing is like.
No, it's a real thing.
The older you get, the younger the guys get. And it's wild.
You see, that clip right there is indicative of what LaLa Anthony's true value was. Getting a lot of DMs from a lot of guys who were 22 and below. Maybe as long as 18, we don't know. But before I get deeper into that, because TMZ put out this very, very important interview and obviously was raining at LAX, but I want you to hear what she had to say through TMZ, and then we'll come back.
I heard you on a podcast saying that only 22-year-old guys want to date you.
I retract my statement.
Oh, really?
It's been the top of the year, and I don't feel like any guys want to date me.
Oh, really? Who are you after? What sort of age bracket do you want to date?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
But how do you get like someone like would you like a 40-year-old or would you prefer a 22-year-old?
I prefer whoever is for me. Whoever God says is for me, I'm good with it.
Is it hard to carry a conversation with a young dude though? Like you connect with them differently?
Everybody's different. 22 is a little too young.
22 is too young?
A little bit too young.
Hey, what about 34?
We can do that.
Hey!
You see, guys, she might be joking around and seeming like, everything is okay. But you know what? Dating younger guys isn't always what's okay. You see, what LaLa Anthony said is, in so many words, is look, the guys who have money don't want me. And I'm going to keep, letting people understand that because, again, it's a big difference between what you feel you're worth in the market and what you're actually worth in the market. Those are two different concepts. What you're worth in the market and what you're actually doing, that's two different things. It's two different things because this is the free market, right? And a lot of ladies want to talk about what they're worth and what they should be getting. It's almost like you being in the business or you being, let's say, Reebok, going up against Nike. Well, I know what we're worth in the market. Really? Well, what do your sales say? What does your revenue say? What does your stock price say? So you have to go with the facts. And the facts are different than what you feel like. The reality is, despite LaLa Anthony being very beautiful, in being very pretty. The reason why she has zero options for a man that's, let's say, her age or wealthy, because she doesn't offer the value for a man that is wealthy. Because if she did, she'd already be there. How do we know this? Because ladies like LaLa Anthony spend too much time on actually, listen to what I'm about to say, he spends too much time on looking the part. BBLs, plastic surgery. You spend too much time trying to look like an IG model and looking like a hot chick. And nobody really, to be honest, outside of athletes, nobody really wants to have that as a wife. It's different to date and hang out and be in situationships. But when you're more concerned about your aesthetics than what you actually offer, that's important. It's almost like being at a business, right? In this particular business that you're visiting, this business has a very nice wrapping of desserts. Just imagine what the box looks like. It's a very nice gift box, if you will. And that gift box, it looks great. But when you open and you take a bite of what that food is or what that cake is, it could be a lot better because we focus too much on what the box of the wrapping looks like. And for some guys, it's enough until they open the box and realize like, oh, this cake is not different from anybody else. See, what women have to start to do is to work on the things that make them good every day besides being pretty. Because being pretty is very easy to achieve for a man that is doing very well. It's very easy to achieve. Very easy to achieve. For a man that's doing well, being pretty is nothing. Nothing. That's easy to get. Very easy to get. But what is your substance? That in itself is different. What are we dealing about substance? That's different. How are you as a woman? How are you as a mate? I know we talk about submission, but what do you bring to the man in a relationship? Well, probably LaLa Anthony, because Carmelo Anthony was younger. She didn't have to bring so much to a relationship because he was a man growing up with her. Didn't have any real values. But as an older man, it's going to require that. Are you bringing wisdom? Are you bringing the femininity? Are you bringing nurturing? I know you're going to bring a BBL. I know you're going to bring all of that. But what about what you bring as a lady? Nothing. Which is why she can't get anybody. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.